Do I say anything or just play? If you could see me now, the one who said you'd rather roll away, the one who said you'd rather be alone. If you could only see me now, if I could hold you now, just for a moment, if I could really make you mine. Just for a while now, turn back the hands of time. If you could only hold me now, now. I've been too long in the rain, too long in the wind, taking any comfort that I can. I've been looking back and longing for the freedom of my chains, lying in your loving arms again. If you could only see me now, if you could hear me now, singing somewhere through the lonely nights, dreaming of the arms that held me tight. If you could only hear me now, I've been too long in the rain, I've been too long in the wind, taking any comfort that I can. Looking back and longing for the freedom of my chains, lying in your loving arms again. If you could only hold me now. Thank you.
Thandi.
Oh my God.
That was amazing, Thandi.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for singing that for us. And wow, that's Thandi Bhala for you. Welcome to Unearth.
Thank you so much for having
I'm
me.
still trying to process. Your voice is, I don't know how to explain it. It's beautiful.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I'm also feeling it, so
Alright, So I'm wondering, did you always know you wanted to sing? Like, how did you get to this today?
Singing in the shower, actually. Singing in the bathroom, that's helped a lot. At home, we all sing. My dad sings, mom sings. So if someone starts a tune, we all join in. But I've never been confident. That's one thing. I haven't been confident about my voice and about singing. So did I always know I wanted to sing? Deep down, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, not quite. Yeah.
And you just mentioned that your whole family sings. So you guys must be a very musical family.
Yeah, but they're a bit more reserved.
Okay.
So all the Carole Kings, Tracy Chapman, all those records, when we're cleaning in the morning, everybody's humming something. Yeah, bit dramatic. Yeah, I know.
And does anyone else at home play the guitar?
My brother actually plays the guitar. He's the one who actually gave me that baby. So yeah, so he plays the guitar, the acoustic. And then my nephews, they play the drums. They're like, one is 4, the other one is 5, plays the drum, the other one plays the guitar as well.
I feel like I haven't yet come across like a singing family group. No, but you guys could
Well,
be like,
hello. The Bhalas. Oh my gosh, there they are.
you guys could really. Wow, I mean, wow, Thandi, like I'm still trying to absorb. I love the sound of the guitar. It almost feels like when someone's playing, they're playing like inside my soul.
Yes, it feels like home.
Yeah,
I know.
It really does. And as I was stalking you,
oh my gosh,
as I always do for all our guests before they come by, I noticed on your Instagram you have this one particular hashtag that says bloom where you're planted, and I thought that was very powerful. And so I was wondering, what does that mean to Thandi?
Okay, bloom where you're planted. Just like a flower, right? If you put it in a garden, it's so beautiful. It's so it entices even the bees. It attracts nature and all that, and it's basically making a difference where it is, right? So if you go wherever you go, whether it's even Mchoveni or something, make a difference. Like smile to the next person. Like when they go to sleep, they should be like, I met this girl, you know, bloom where you are. You've got one life, so make it count. Yeah, deep. Oh my gosh.
Right, and I was wondering then, what does Thandi do when she's not singing? Like, who is Thandi outside the beautiful voice and the guitar and the singing family?
Well, if she's not singing, she's singing. Okay, but okay, not really. When I'm not singing, I'm doing something creative. So I recently started TikTok, like I told you earlier on. So I'm looking at acting, I improvise a lot. Besides that, I do gardening with the family, planting a few things here and there. You know, you just have to do something with your hands. So I know my fingers are long, yeah. So you have to do something, whether it's garden work, trying a new recipe. I'm trying to learn how to write. Okay. Yeah, but it's emotional when you're writing. You're a writer, so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So I'm learning that as well. I used to do modeling at some point. I was trying to learn other instruments, but I think I'm gonna stick with the guitar.
And you've touched on writing. I know you do a lot of covers for songs. Have you considered writing your own music? Do you already write your own music?
We actually had a debate about this with my dad the other day, because for me, writing, I know it's Thandi Bhala, yeah, Bhaluma Bhala, yeah, drama, not really, right? But writing for me, it's an emotional connection. And at times when I tend to write a song, I start tearing up or something because I'm so attached to it. So I don't know if I'm ready for that yet, because I feel you need to go into a certain place for you to evolve, for your soul to evolve, and for you to be ready for that. So I'm still working on that, but in the meantime, it's the covers. Yes.
And I love, like, I'm obsessed. Okay. I spend a lot of time like going on your Instagram page, and you post like these like short videos, and you did which cover was it? Like the one that you just posted recently. Which song was that?
It was Vusi Nova's.
No, it was like okay, I'll try to remember. And there was one on why am I forgetting?
The recent ones. I'm trying to think as well.
It was just like a few days ago.
That was that's a good question, because I do a lot of covers.
I actually even went and looked it up, and I listened to it, and I was like,
middle.
Sometimes, exactly.
There we go.
Exactly,
I'm like, what is it? Yeah, middle.
That's the song. And I mean, sometimes I almost feel like that the song that you do sometimes even sounds better than the original song.
Oh my gosh.
I promise, like when I go listen to the original song, I'm like, wait, I feel like Thandi totally owned this song, and it's beautiful.
Thank you so much. I get into a zone, and I forget. In fact, this is what I do, right? When I pick up the guitar and I look at the chords, I'll be like, okay, imagine if Beyonce was there. I'm like, girl, that's my girl. And then I start singing. And then I feel like I'm in there. I feel like it's my time to shine. and then like I come back to reality. So yeah.
When you're saying like money, would you say like you feel like people don't pay you enough for your work?
You know, that's a tricky one because, okay, so I sing for weddings as well and events and all. So some people will be like, it's just entertainment. It's just, or it's just, people don't value artwork as much. And they'll be like, no, let's just give a X amount. And you feel, this is not enough. Like, I'm not saying I want to be greedy, but I mean, appreciate what I have to offer as well. But some people don't understand that. Yes. And then people are like, Thandi, when is your next album coming out? Well, I'm still looking for money. So that money is the overall thing. Because you want to create good work. You want to put good stuff out there. Yes.
Right. And I was having a conversation with one of my friends just yesterday about like artists in Zimbabwe. And we had this conversation on management, right? And we noticed that a lot of artists seem to be managing themselves. And I was wondering, do you have someone who manages your talent, or are you like handling everything?
At first.
And would you want something like that?
At first, I was managing myself, but like a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure because I'd sing at restaurants and stuff, and you think, okay, I have to have a list of songs. I need to know the lyrics, although I go with my music book. I need to know the chords. Okay, what do I wear? Okay, oh my gosh, did I put lip gloss? Oh my gosh, you need to make sure you're looking good, and you have to do that. So I used to do that for myself, right? I need to get a speaker. I need to make sure my guitar is in tune. The whole mambo jumbo, But then recently, I met someone through social media. So he's the one who's managing me. So I thank God for his existence, because sometimes I'm not able to interact with everybody because people are like, Thandi, we need you on our song. And sometimes you're thinking, will this go with the way I sing? Yes, and I'm a nice person, Nala, so I can't say no at times. And he's the one who puts his foot down and says, Thandi, you need to be like this. You need to control yourself. You need to own your stuff and be proud and value your stuff. So yeah, he does that. I hope I answered you.
And I think it's very important because I see, like, if you're a nice person, as you say, sometimes you're just going to say yes to every gig.
Of course.
Yes to little money. Sometimes collaborate with people who don't match your brand. So I think I'm proud of you for taking that step.
I'm trying. Because sometimes your brand can get tarnished because of being too nice. Yeah. And then at the end of the day, who suffers? That would be me, you see. Yeah.
Right. And then speaking of management and support systems, who does Thandi call when the guitar string snaps? Or like when something doesn't go as planned?
Well, I have a list of my top guitarist buddies who I consult. But if I see that they're busy or they're out of town, I go to Auntie Google. Hey, Auntie Google, okay, so my string snapped. Which string? 1, 2, 3, 4, or the E, or the whatever, and then I check it out. That's how I do it. I've always been a hands-on person. I do things. I think it's the whole independence thing of being your own manager for a long period of time. So yeah, that's what I do. I'll ask my dad. In fact, I wouldn't ask my dad.
Why not?
Oh, my mom. No, I can't ask them because I will spend the whole day looking, manje senzenjani, manje, so they don't have a clue. So I'd have to check on Google. Yeah.
I can imagine, like, they want to help out, but
they don't know how. Yes. There's only one time when my guitar bag, it snapped. So like we were all on it. Like my mom was sewing this side, my dad was trying to put the K light inside and trying to make it, because I was traveling, trying to make it all good and intact for the guitar. That's as far as we go with, but not the guitar strings. Nah, not those.
All right. And I mean, you've spoken quite a lot about like your music, and I'm wondering, without limitations, if you were to not think about the money, not think about Zimbabwe, and you're allowed to just dream, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years?
My girl, I see myself like all over. This is me dreaming. I see myself all over the world.
Take me to your dream.
I'm there at the airport with my bag and my guitar. Thandi Bhala, here she is. And then I'll be singing. Oh my gosh, here's Adele, Although I do want a family. I want my kids to be also into music because, and the husband has to be into music as well. I think I'm going off topic, but like I'm planning it out. Like you speak it into existence. So husband playing the music, even the kids, I don't know, Bhala Band, Thandi Bhala Band. Yeah, but then Adele and Beyonce will be visiting and stuff, I'm sure. I have dreams. On a serious note, I do have dreams. It's a passion and I really want to reach the world. I want the world to see what God gave me. Yes. Beyonce
and who else? Adele. I hope you're watching.
I know.
In case this video makes it to them, we can always throw it back to this was the very moment where you spoke it into existence.
Hey girls.
And you just mentioned that you'd want your husband to sing. So is that like part of your partner list? Like must sing?
Must
be able to play the guitar.
I don't know about singing, but the guitar has to be there.
It has to be there.
Because if the string snaps, who do we call? We can't call my parents. No, you see, and we can't rely on Google the whole. Yeah.
Right. And if you were to give a piece of advice to anyone who is thinking of pursuing music in our context, what would you say to them?
I would say, if you believe, which camera am I looking at? Okay, look at the drama. Okay, so if you have a passion for music, go for it. I know you might not, sometimes you might feel that you're not perfect. Go on YouTube, go on Google, see what other people are doing, and then don't look down upon yourself. If you're thinking of playing the guitar, practice. It won't come to you on the first day. Trust me. You will bimba, abantu bekuhleke, everything. But you need to put your foot down and know who you are, value yourself, practice. There's a lot of things that I would say, but I don't think we've got time. But basically.
And I mean, you've just talked about Ubimba. Ubimba, if you don't know what it means, it's like singing badly, right?
Yes, it's singing badly.
And when we were on our way here, we had a conversation and you were telling me about your one experience in church. Can you tell them about what happened?
Okay, so this is the story, right? I wish I was a storyteller, but okay, fine. This is the story. So the church that I go to is an Anglican church, St. Catherine's Anglican Church. So it has few people in it. So at a certain time, we were asked to preach. Everybody should preach. So Thandi Bhala, it's your turn to preach. I'm like, okay. And I'm thinking, what am I going to say? Then I open the hymn book and I'm like, I'm going to sing the song, Domboraka Tsemura, right? Then the whole church is there. And then like it's my turn to preach. And then I was like, okay, can everybody please close your eyes? And I want you to feel the music and I want you to listen to what I'm going to sing. And then I get there, I take the guitar, and then I go and drink. Guys! People were chilled because they don't know that you've made a mistake. They don't know that you've made a mistake, right? But I was doing the wrong chords and I sang the wrong things. But you're in the house of the Lord, so it's okay. So that's one day I will never forget. When people at church see me now playing the guitar, they're like, wow, Thandi, is this you? I'm like, hello, it's me.
Praise the Lord.
I know, hey? Oh.
Yeah, well. I guess like we all have like that one story from where we started and it wasn't always perfect.
Oh,
and I
of course.
think like the message here would be bloom where you're planted.
Yes, exactly.
Right? So
just bloom.
Keep going. Keep
practicing, go at it.
Right, Thandi. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you for having me, guys. Thank you for watching.
And if we want to find Thandi, where do we find you? Where can we listen to your music?
You can find me on YouTube, on Instagram, on SoundCloud. What else is there? On Twitter, on almost every social media handle is just Thandi Bhala. Thandi with, okay, this is how you spell the Thandi. Thandi, and then Bhala, Bhala. Thandi Bhala.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you for joining us on this conversation. Before we go, I'm gonna ask Thandi to sing one more song. Is that okay?
Okay.
The song that you sang, Middle.
Middle.
Yes.
Okay. Should I sing the whole song? Any? Okay. Staring at two different views on your window ledge. Coffee has gone cold, it's like time froze. There you go, wishing, floating down our wishing well. It's like I'm always causing problems, causing hell. I didn't mean to put you through this, I can tell. We gonna sweep this under the carpet. I hope that I can turn back the time and make it all alright for us. I promise to build a new world for us two, with you in the middle. Yeah, doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Yeah, doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Lying, I made a mistake, so you're gonna have to cut it.